Hello, everyone. In this video, I want to share with you four powerful things that I've learned from the life of President Donald J. Trump, the 47th President of the United States of America, and of course, the winner of the just concluded election in the US. My shout out goes to him. Congratulations, President Trump. But before I go forward to begin to share these four things with you, it's very, very important for you to understand that this man has had a lot of troubles that can sink just anyone. Among other things, he was the first president in history to be impeached by the United States, House of Representatives 2 times. But somehow he managed to put through. And then in 2020, he lost the election. That was during the COVID pandemic. But somehow he decided to contest. Then some legal troubles came, a lot of legal troubles that can sink just anyone. But somehow he managed to put through, although some of them are still there, but somehow he managed to put through. And then some states began to fight to remove his name from the ballot. But also somehow he pulled through. And then in the weeks leading up to the election, he survived two assassination attempts. Wow, that's incredible. I'll tell you what that is. That's a fighting spirit. That's doggedness. That's determination. That is what I call resilience. And against all odds, he contested against Kamala Harris, and he is now the 47th president of the United States of America. So the four things I've learned from the life of President Trump is that number one, the problems that you are having is only a reflection of the greatness of your destiny. I tell you, the greater your destiny, the greater your problems will be. That's why if you watch in a football match, you will see that it's only the person that has the ball that is being attacked. Everybody attacks him. And so when you are having issues, when you are having attacks, when you are having problems, it's only a pointer to the fact that your destiny is heavy. There are some of you who are watching me now that may be having some problems. You may be saying, why me? Why not you? Your destiny is great. You're a great man. And so the second thing I've learned from the life of President Trump is that failure should not be an excuse for you to throw up your hands and say, I'm done. I will no longer try again. Rather, failure should be a motivation for you to fight and for you to fight harder. We can look at his life. You see that he lost the first election, that in which he was seeking his re-election bid, but he came back and he bounced back, and then he fought hard, and today he is the 47th president of the United States. So failure should not be an excuse for you to give up. It should be a motivation for you to fight. I tell you, in the world that we are living in today, there is a spirit of giving up that is controlling people. People give up on their marriage, people give up on relationships, people give up on their ministries, give up on their careers, give up on a lot of things because people are easily discouraged. And so failure is should be a motivation for you to fight and eventually come to victory. Number three, or the third thing that I've learned from the life of President Trump. And so the third thing that I've learned from the life of President Trump is that you don't need everybody to like you for you to be successful. No, at all. In fact, one of the easiest ways to defeat yourself, even before other people, is to think that everybody will like you. You don't need everybody to like you for you to succeed or for you to be a success. I tell you, once you begin to stand up for something, there are some people who will stand up against you. Even in the book of Luke chapter 16 verse 26, from the words of Jesus, he said, woe unto you when all men speak good of you. Once you begin to stand up and you begin to, stand for something, definitely there are people who will not like you, and that is why you need to fight. That is why you need to fight. When you fight, you will become so relevant that even those who don't like you will not have any choice but to refer to you. I tell you right now, even those who don't like him will refer to him. He has become one of the most relevant people in the world right now as the 47th president of the United States. And finally, from the life of Donald Trump, I have learned to recognize the sovereignty, the power, and the mercy of God. I tell you, everything that we have seen, most of the things that we have seen in the run-up to this election can only be described as the hand of God, as the mercy of God. Honestly, I don't see any reason why that assassin's bullets shouldn't have entered his head. I watched the video, I watched the news, I observed so closely. He was so close to death. I will call that a brush with death. But somehow, by the power of God, by the mercy of God, he escaped death. The Bible says, it is not of him that willeth, it is not of him that runneth, it is of God that showeth mercy. I see the mercy of God at work in the life of President Donald J. Trump. So these are the four things that I've learned from the life of Mr. President, the current president of the United States of America. I hope these four things blessed you. I am Pastor Samuel Chinaze Betel. Please don't fail to subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment, and share.